You're watching Monkey Time. My name is Todd. If you're watching on Wednesday around between 8 and 8:28, it's live. You can call up 996-6775. The phone's right there. I will answer your calls. And Carol, I promise not to scream at them. Man, I lost it last week. I already apologized via Twitter, which counts, to the guy who called last week that I just ranted and raved at. I went nuts when he talked about the Occupy people need to get a job. So, yeah, that's the number you can call up if it's Wednesday at 8.
I was trying to look up your Twitter feed, what I was doing, and why that other segment came up. What is it?
Twitter.com/TMormon. All right. So we have to talk about, I know you're waiting for me to talk about the Penn State thing. I only have one thing to say about the Penn State abuse scandal, alleged abuse scandal, I suppose I should say. But you know, I'm trying to be careful, and we were talking about this at work today, and my boss was like, let's look at this. There's other things you haven't considered that could be happening, and blah blah blah. And he was right. And I'm trying to remember the Duke lacrosse thing when everybody jumped in and said, well, it fits my perception of these patterns of frat boy behavior, blah blah blah. And then I'm trying also to back off from like, yeah, big sports idol, no untouchable. Everybody's more concerned with the football than with like human being. You know, I'm trying to, those are my biases. And so when I create a story based on the evidence that fits my biases perfectly, you should always take a step back. So we need to talk about that. Can we put up the general one, Carol? I think it's number 5. But we also have to talk about a couple other things going on out there. There's this Facebook thing that's hilarious. What's the future of Occupy? Hollywood net censorship. There was a hearing today in Congress. Did you see this on any of your favorite websites? This link to stop internet censorship. There's a new bill that Hollywood's trying to shove through Congress that would hold people like Google and Tumblr and YouTube and all these other websites, large websites that allow user-generated content, completely responsible and allow the government to shut them down and close off their domain names, basically. If anybody, any of their users posts infringing content, it's the most despicable, outrageous Hollywood grab in the name of fighting piracy, which is just so stupid. They need to just let piracy go and focus on creating good stuff. But they're really trying, they're using their money, Hollywood's using its money to ram through this bill. I don't think it has a chance right now, but the Electronic Frontier Foundation, Boing Boing, Metafilter, Reddit, all these other folks are really up in arms about what this means for the future of the net. Most of you know what I'm talking about who are online. That's cool, I understand that. I don't want to belabor the point. But I'll move on after saying that the best thing you can do is contact Kay Hagan and what's his head, Richard Burr and Brad Miller and all of our local Congress critters at the national level and say, you need to stop this, this is garbage. If you go to my Twitter page, twitter.com/TMORMAN, do you have it? Yeah, there it is. You'll see links. I don't have a whole lot to say aside from linking to really cool stuff that I find that's relevant. So I think we'll be able to fight it back because Google, anything Google, Facebook, and YouTube is Google. Google, Facebook, and Twitter are against doesn't have much of a chance of passing, I think. But the fact that Hollywood's trying to get this passed and has Congress critters pushing for this garbage, it would destroy the net as we know it. I swear to God, it would destroy the way we all use the internet, just so Hollywood can protect itself from a couple of pirates somewhere. Hollywood money is driving this bill and we need to stop it. Okay, end of story. If you don't know anything about it, type in SOPA, S-O-P-A, and censorship in your favorite search engine. SOPA, SOPA, Stop Online Piracy Act, and censorship. Your favorite search engine will pull up all kinds of stuff. All right.